Iowa banks are all about bringing people together to achieve common goals. At the heart of what they do, Iowa banks connect savers and borrowers, helping both to reach their financial objectives. Iowa banks also provide jobs for thousands, support economic development, and bring people together to make possible community projects and programs that make our communities stronger. You can even say that Iowa banks bring the unity into every community they serve. Iowa bankers also donate more than $28 million and 803,000 hours each year to help their communities. Each year, the Iowa Bankers Association presents its Community Betterment Awards to recognize Iowa banks that make a difference in their community. While it's impossible to recognize all of the contributions Iowa banks make to their communities, this year's Community Betterment Awards recognize 2 Iowa banks that implemented programs that had a significant impact. First, to introduce our Silver Award winner, Wells Fargo Bank in Des Moines. The Wells Fargo Graduation Walk program encouraged high school students who had previously dropped out, along with students academically at risk, to stay in school and utilize community resources.
We're constantly looking for opportunities to bring unity to our community. And whether that's our team members out in their communities volunteering or things that we're doing inside of our 4 walls of our banks to figure out how do we make our community stronger.
Graduation Walk is a collaborative effort between Wells Fargo, United Way, and the Des Moines Public School System. It gives us an opportunity to go out and actually knock on the doors of students that are low in credits that may not have the opportunity to graduate on time, to provide them with alternatives and resources to encourage them to get that done.
With our community partners and our team members, we identified over 700 students that were at risk of not graduating on time. And then we had to identify what are the programs that were available to them to help them get back on track and to graduate on time. 283 volunteers came together on that one Saturday and went out and spoke with students and parents at over 700 households. One student we came to, they just needed a bus pass. They had trouble with transportation, so we were able to fill that gap really quickly.
I had an opportunity to walk with Tom Ahart, who's the superintendent of schools. He recognized a name that was on our list. He remembered that she had been caught in some human trafficking issues. The person that answered the door was an elderly woman holding a baby, and she didn't speak English, and I speak Spanish, so it was really exciting. I was able to talk to her, and it was her mother. And the baby that she was holding was her grandchild. Her mother was working nights cleaning houses. The young girl was also having to work a job, so she wasn't able to get to school until 9 o'clock when her mother got home. So what was happening is she didn't have time to either get there on time, to take tests, or she was having to leave early to get to her other job. There were tears streaming down her face when she saw people talking about her situation and wanting to help. She's trying to turn her life around right now and desperate for resources. So it was really an impactful story and really impacted me.
These are the future team members that are going to work for us. These are our future customers. What I thought was unique about this is the feedback that we got from the team members saying, I love to volunteer. I don't know exactly what I was signing up for. I just wanted to go out there and make a difference, but this really impacted me.
We're committed to doing this program until there is no need any longer. So I'm anxious to do it until there's no child left untouched that we need to talk to.
Our Gold Community Betterment Award winner also initiated a project to bring unity into the community. The gold winner is Iowa Falls State Bank in Iowa Falls for their Metropolitan Opera House, a celebratory renovation of the city's downtown movie theater.
The Metropolitan Theater was built in the 1930s as an opera house, and it was actually kind of the centerpiece for entertainment in Hardin County. Over the years, time caught up with it, and it did start to deteriorate. Community leaders did a lot of talking about who would be a good owner for the theater, and Jack Weitzel actually was a name that just kept resurfacing.
I think the most important part about Jack Weitzel buying the movie theater is that we knew it was in good hands and we knew it would be managed correctly. Jack Weitzel has 5 sons, and most of them are in Hollywood, and one of them is Patrick, who's a Hollywood agent, and one of Patrick's clients is Hugh Jackman.
The day of the premiere is really exciting for Iowa Falls. It's kind of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for a town like us. We had the spotlights going through the sky like you see in old movie premieres. The red carpet was laid out. There were banners everywhere.
The streets were lined with people who wanted to see Hugh Jackman. It was something that we'll never experience again.
He did the red carpet. Then he went into the movie theater where Prisoner was being debuted, jumped up on the stage and just, burst into song and just started talking about how excited he was to be in Iowa Falls.
We wanted to be part of a movie short that played before the movies. We wanted to make a clip that focused on the appreciation of Jack and his family, and also focused on the Metropolitan Theater.
So when those lights went down and the curtain went up, and you could hear that opening music and hear Jack talking, it just brought goosebumps to everybody to see Jack, who's so loved in Iowa Falls, up there on the big screen, talking about the theater, talking about what Iowa Falls meant to him, talking about the movie business and the history of the theater.
The Weitzel family had a dream to make movie memories for other families like they had made. So we helped the Weitzel family dream big by helping sponsor this night and making a movie that would show the appreciation of the Metropolitan Theater and the deep roots that it had at Iowa Falls.
Iowa Falls State Bank feels it's important to support community projects like the grand reopening of the Met and other businesses in Iowa Falls. It's part of being a community bank, and it's everything to us.
These are just a few of the many stories of bankers across the state, helping Iowans and making a difference in their local communities. All across Iowa, banks are bringing unity into the community. This video is made possible by the following sponsors. Federal Home Loan Bank of Des Moines. Since 1932, FHLB Des Moines has provided attractively priced funding solutions to meet the economic and community needs of its member financial institutions. Shazam is a member-owned and controlled provider of cost-effective financial services that help community banks achieve their strategic business goals. Screenscape Studios is a premier video and multimedia production facility located in West Des Moines, Iowa. The Iowa Bankers Association represents banks and savings institutions across the state. To learn more about Iowa banks, visit myiowbank.com.